Coach Jay here with running form. A few weeks ago I did this video on the Lightspeed treadmill, and it definitely improves my form a little bit. I'm going to look at this week a little bit of my form, pick out some things that are good and bad, and then next time we're going to look at Paul Chelimo's form, which is way better than my form. And so that'll be an even better example. So a couple things that you can see with me running on the treadmill here that are good is if you stop it right about there, you can see that when my foot hits the ground, it's going backwards. So there's a nice cyclical pattern with my feet, with my running form. As one foot is coming down, it's moving backwards as the other foot's going up. So you got a nice turnover there where there's not a lot of stopping motion. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so this foot right here is clearly going backwards, that one's going forward. Another thing, if you look kind of at the top of the screen here, one critique I would probably give myself just a little bit is my hands are maybe not quite as low as they should be. So you can see they're definitely above my hips. And you'll see in Paul Chelimo's form, he gets a little bit lower to his hips. But that's not something I'm going to change on my form. It's where I'm comfortable. And even though it's not absolutely perfect, when I drop my hands lower, it feels kind of out of balance and not synchronized. So I think it just upped the pace. This is 5-minute pace. And you can see my leg kicks coming up a little bit higher in the back. But, you know, I call this a little bit of old man form because I don't have as much flexibility and freedom in my low back as you'll see next time when we look at Paul's form. But all in all, it's pretty good form. My head stays really still. I'm going to back up and you'll be able to see this view right there. You can see my head's pretty still. I'm not looking left, not looking right. The arms are rotating around my back. That's a little bit slower of a pace, and you can see my knees are not going in. I'm a little bit on the bow-legged side, pretty straight form, but definitely you don't want your knee floating in. You can see a nice straight line that goes up the back of the heel, knee, and hip. So that means that whole side of that body is supported well and in line. And then same on the right side there. And you can see arms are coming back and forth. They're not crossing over too much. So that's the Lightspeed treadmill. That's pretty good form. Not as good as I even want my form. I think there's always an opportunity to improve. And improving your form takes like 6 to 8 months of practice just to change one aspect of it. So take your time and feel free to email me if you have any questions about form. I usually do 2 or 3 form analysis a week. So I'd love to do more. If you want to send me a video, I can look at your form on video as well. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time for Paul Chelimo.